Hi, I'm Joel, and this is my colleague Raf at Digital
Hi.
Autopilot. And we're going to explore an interesting topic today. We're going to look at this question of your Google shopping strategy, and in particular, how you make your Google shopping ads stand out. There's not that much that you can customize. So how do you stand out from the crowd? I'm going to pass it on to Raf to give us a few insights.
Yep, thanks, Joel. So like Joel said, there's not that much that you can do to stand out. It's not like Google search ads where you can write a headline and a description, customize that based on what the search intent is. So whereas with shopping ads, you have a feed that provides all the information to Google from your website or however you've set up the feed. That's another topic for another time. But Google then uses that information about the product and then puts out the ad. And so there's different elements of that. Obviously, there's ways to try and improve the quality of your feed to try and make your products more relevant and found for more relevant searches. But there's also little techniques that you can use to make your ad stand out from the other ads out there. So let's just take a look at a couple of examples that I've got up. Let me just share the screen here. So I recently bought some socks for our 14-month-old. As many parents out there might know, socks fall off all the time. So it's important to find some good socks. We did find some good socks, by the way. Let us know in the comments if you want to find out where that came from. But you can see here that you've got the Google search ads, but you've got the Google shopping ads. Now, what's interesting is that some of these don't actually look like socks. Okay, so that could be a problem in here. They still call them, walker socks, but they kind of look like boots. So it's important to probably get the word sock shoes probably higher up in the title so people can see straight away, oh, this is relevant. Whereas these ones here, they actually do look like socks. What's generally good is to make sure you get the best photo of the image, not to try have anything distracting in there. Like in this case here, this image, whilst everybody knows the Bonds brand, that could be a good thing, but it's very hard to see what it is. Whereas this here looks like, oh, wow, I'm getting different colors, sorts of socks. Maybe it's a better value packet or something like that. So that I thought that was interesting. Another thing we see here is sort of more annotations to the ad as well, which you can put into the settings within the Google Merchant Center. Okay, there are some conditions that you have to fulfill. For example, this here, was $9, now it's $5.40. There are conditions to have that appear in your ad. For example, you need to have run the special for at least 30 days. And there's a range of other conditions, which we're not going to go into the technicalities of now, but that's a good thing to make it stand out as well. Other annotations, such as, maybe free shipping or minimum order to get free shipping, things like that. Whereas these other ones, they're just sort of basic. It's the image, the title of the product, and the price and the brand. Okay. Things here, sale. Okay. So that's also connected as well. So sale can be overlaid onto the ad as well. You don't do it manually. It has to be done by Google, but again, there are conditions for that. Just let's look at a few other examples here. They've got sale as well, Big W, they're using the discount here. This is a fantastic one, which really stands out. Firstly, the color, the amount of stars, and that's the seller rating. So you should definitely sign up for those programs within Google Merchant Center to stand out. And here, free delivery, this is all, good stuff to make it stand out. So, just to look at another example here, generally the best way is to have like a clean white background and have the image speak for itself. It depends on the product. You have to look at what other players are doing out there in the market as well. So as you can see here, that the socks is a bit more varied. There's not so many white backgrounds. There's a few more, maybe more in situ type backgrounds with other sort of things like this one here. I find that very distracting. Like it might stand out, but it's not a very good quality image, if you ask me. This one's cute.
It's hard to see the socks against the background.
Yeah, exactly. And so again, you want the sock, you want the product to stand out. This one here clearly doesn't look like socks. So there's something going on with the Iconics feed there. Maybe we should give them a call and see if they need some help with their Google shopping ads. This one's quite nice. This one, is it gloves or is it socks? It's cute. And obviously you always have to try and bring this back to results. What are the results showing in terms of your ads as well? But, going back to these sorts of new sunglasses, very clean background, very hard to stand out from the crowd in this case. It's pretty much probably comes down to pricing in this case, like which ones look cheaper or which ones actually look good. So, whatever you can do. So here, Catch, they've got the seller ratings there and discounts. So that's a good thing to have because everyone else here has free delivery. Sunglass Hut is doing, but they, I think, do a lot better if they had things like seller ratings in there as well. So anything you can add in there. So look at the image, look at the title, and then look at other extra things within Google Merchant Center that you can add in to the shopping campaigns to make your ad stand out. Okay, so those, Joel, those are some of the things that you can do. Obviously, there are other aspects in terms of trying to get your ad appearing more often, but that's more bidding, budget, and other factors that come into it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, perfect. I find that those are really helpful suggestions. Can I make an offer on your behalf
Sure.
to our listeners and viewers that if you have an e-commerce store and you want some specific advice, we, and by we I mean you, would be more than happy to jump in and give a bit of a review, a customized review, and some suggestions for optimizing it and helping it achieve better results.
Yep, definitely get in touch.
Thanks very much, and yeah, good luck in optimizing and growing your store.
Have a great summer.